lifestyle. Brought to you by Brown Chevrolet Buick in Wamego, just a short drive down the yellow brick road.
Welcome back to the show. We're at the 2011, what is this, Home and Garden Show?
Yeah, we're at the Kansas Garden Show.
The 35th year.
Yeah, it's been here for quite a while.
And we found Chad.
I'm here. What do you expect?
It's
lawn and garden.
Yeah.
Premier's going to be involved. We got to get out here and do that.
Hey, a couple of things. Looks like the weather's breaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe not for long. Let's not get too happy here. You know, it's warm, but we got a chance to have some more snow or whatever before the end of the year. So let's don't go crazy. Is that right?
That's right, but it's still the time of year when folks start to think about their yards. I mean, you know, now as the spring's around the corner, everybody gets a little spring fever. We got to see the snow melt. You know, we enjoy that. We may get some more. May come back on, but that we know there's some hope there.
Right.
So when people get to that point, they're gonna start to want to go outside. So what we ask that people do is they go out and they evaluate their yard, and they want to see if they've got areas in their yard that are larger than footprint, that are gaps. So if we go out there and we just, you know, we're looking at the gaps in our yard, and I've got spots, you know, larger than a footprint, nothing there, no grass, we need to think about grass seed. If you don't, and your yard's in pretty good condition, maybe I've got a few of those, but I don't have them all over, just a little spot here and there. I recommend putting down a crabgrass pre-emergent. That saves you a whole lot of headaches coming on down the road. There's a nice little boost of fertilizer in there, get things green. We don't want to push the yard too hard in spring, but just enough. So that's a good process for them to go out and evaluate what they have.
Now, you know, last year I battled crabgrass, and you heard me complain about it.
I remember.
For 5 months you heard me complain about it. If I don't do it now, how difficult is it going to be on me the rest of the year?
Well, the biggest thing, you know, I remember when we talked about, remember how you feel at that time. Remember how you felt when that crabgrass was bad. Now let's just avoid that feeling. Okay. The way that the crabgrass pre-emergents work is we'll go out early, you know, anytime March, and your window is from about anywhere in mid-March when the soil thaws out to about the 15th of April, which is our average last frost date. Right now the frost kills any crabgrass that wants to come up. It's too cold, it doesn't germinate. But once we get past that window, we better have something down. If we have something down, those crabgrass seedlings are killed as they come up. We don't have any interference with the main parts of the lawn. It stays thick, everything goes well. We have very little to no crabgrass. If you don't do anything, those gaps will be taken advantage of by crabgrass. And then have to come in and spray. The crabgrass has competed with your yard, pushed it back a little bit, and then when you spray, you're going to have a gap there. So, you know, we'd like to obviously be on the preventative side where you have all that taken care of, and we don't have to worry about that going into the summertime.
Now, gaps, let's talk about that. Last summer, it was just brutally hot, Chad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not having gaps, you would probably have had to overseed in the fall,
right?
Or is someone going to see some gaps no matter what?
You're likely going to see some gaps no matter what. I mean, with a hard summer like we had, your fescue yard can close a gap a little bit larger than or a little bit narrower than a footprint in a season. That's why we use that term. Right. So a lot of times if it's smaller than that, we may just fertilize, it fills itself in, and we go okay. What I'm talking about are just everywhere you go, you got spaces. And sometimes it's areas where that crabgrass has died, open areas, and you have to go out and seed that. And that's important because no amount of crabgrass pre-emergent is going to make grass grow. You know, the only thing that makes grass grow is grass. So, yeah.
Perfect. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, let's talk about coming into spring. We need to talk about moles. We need to talk about rats. We got a lot of other things we need to talk about. So we'll be back in just a minute.